Oh yeah. Excuse me. Oh, don't tell me my control's gonna act like shit. Oh, god damn it.
Love it.
Oh yeah, it's doing that. God damn it. I'm gonna have to use my mic controller for today. I'm not actually bothering to restart my computer just for that stupid Bluetooth thing to work.
Okay.
Alright, controller connected. Yahoo. Yahoo. Also, can I have the link to the stream, buddy?
Yes, I'm still getting that set up. Here you go, buddy.
Alright, thanks, buddy. Wee.
Penis.
The fuck? Alright, let me open up Garf in the meantime.
I'm gonna be right back before we start.
Oh, alright.
Whoops, few seconds late. Oh well. Where the fuck is it? Oh, what the fuck? That's not the right thing. There we go. Hey, where's the fuck's the game? Yeah. Microids. More like opioids.
What the fuck?
Right, let's get into this. Hello everyone. Welcome to Garfield Kart Album Reviews, episode 124.
Yes, ma'am.
Um, first off of all, before we even get to the previously on, you might notice a couple, things here. First of all, I might sound off because, I'm truthfully pretty tired right now, and I'm also pretty sure I'm sick.
Oh, lol.
Yeah. But we talked about me probably being sick last night, Martin.
Oh yeah, right. Forgot.
Womp. Womp womp. Um, Other thing, you might notice there's a little bit of a different setup than normal.
Yeah, we're so retroing right now.
Yeah, Martin decided, I get to redesign the whole studio and ourselves uh, for my birthday.
Yep.
No, but for real, I do want to do a new style on this stuff like this. I did have like that idea of like a so retro thing, but truthfully, this isn't like the fully realized thing because I was truthfully like kind of like rushing before tonight, and I kind of messed up a little with the sizes on everything, and also the fact that uh both the fact that these are like that the extra backgrounds are like way too small.
Oh yeah, they're pretty tiny. When like sent on Discord, they were like pretty small
Yeah,
boxes.
and also like the proportions are pretty like bad for that too. I'll have to like remake it. It'll be like the same kind of thing for the background, but also you might notice if I get this so retro.
Yeah, the funny Mega Man sprite.
Yeah, I did want to make full things with that, but I did not have time.
Yeah, so we're just stuck as the Mega Man sprites, like what like Nathaniel Bandy and Carl in Bandy's universe.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like an hour and 10 minutes late for this.
It's yar.
Because I was trying to like finish that up because I was gonna plan to spend like the day working on it, and then I woke up at like 4. And despite that, I'm still like omega tired right now.
So won't.
Anyway, previously on Garfield Card Reviews,
Yeah, we looked at
we
just
looked at
Cracker Island, right?
yeah.
Okay, wait.
So I was drinking something,
There you go.
and now my teeth's cold. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, but yeah, we did a full review on Cracker Island.
Yep. It basically counts as a re-review, but it was the second like the second week of the month, and what was next in line was Gorillas, and wow, we finally caught up with Gorillas.
Yeah, we decided to look back at the first one, both to kind of see how it changed as like with like the lore perspective, but also just because we really overrated it the first time.
Yeah, for sure. I somehow I even considered it number one, but glad I got stopped with that. But yeah, reevaluating it now that we've basically listened to the rest of their stuff, it's still really good. One of the better ones of their modern discography. So it still it still holds up pretty well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yahoo!
Uh, but anyway, as for this episode, it's my birthday episode, and
Yep.
if you don't, if you're new to the show, we have a lot of lore with the birthday episodes. Let's just say,
Yeah, a pretty big history with that.
cause originally uh it would probably be like, hey, you know what? Let's have a fun idea of doing like a funny like wacky birthday pick with for each of us for our birthdays, and it would be like a fun old time with an album we all really like.
Yeah.
Originally I did give Martin an album he really liked really early
um,
on, Dawn FM by the Weekends.
yeah.
It's like one of the first episodes, single digit type shit.
Yeah, that kind of shit.
uh and then a little later after that, when it came time for my birthday pick, um Martin decided not to let me choose my own album, and instead he picked a different album that just so happened to be, to this very day, the worst album we reviewed on here.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking straight with that. I was just way too curious on the Tolly Hall shit, and yeah, not a good decision to say the
Yeah,
very least.
the album is Marvin's Marvelous Mechanical Museum by Tally Hall, which is a really hot take to call it bad, but I really hate it.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's a horrible, horrible album.
Utterly despise it. Oh yeah.
Yep.
And yeah, and he decided to not be able to wait a week and pick it on my birthday pick.
Yep. And
And
so, my birthday pick was cut off the next year, fair. And then, in next year, Vivian decided to, punish me with something for her birthday pick that year.
yep.
And, it's a little thing called, Ken Ash Corp.
What do you mean it's so peak?
Can you fucking shut up?
Yeah, I decided to listen to his whole discography, which is just of singles. There's 22 songs.
Yeah, 22 singles, and all of them are just the worst things I've ever heard in my. Well, one of the worst things I've ever heard in my life. I was putting that a little too strongly, but I still hated it. So, fitting punishment for what I've done.
Yeah, it worked out so well. I literally had the perfect thing there, and the cherry on top. I'm not going to reveal my opinion on Ken Ashcorp until the second to last episode.
Yeah, so it's all up in the air. What Vivian thinks. So awesome.
You love it.
So after that, I had a chance to redeem myself.
Yeah, cause
My birthday pick
we
was given
decided
back.
to re-review Marvin's, and I decided, you know what, this kind of like ended up being like the most important. As much as I hate to admit it, it kind of ended up being like one of the most important because it really did improve our reviewing skills.
Yeah. So yeah, that happened, and again, my birthday pick was given back, and I did not take full advantage of that, to say the least. I choose Lucas Graham this year because I thought it'd be really funny. I just couldn't think of any albums I'd pick for her birthday, so I just decided to go to do the Hong Kong route.
Yeah, and like I was genuinely gonna be like I was just genuinely gonna be like nice and just try to put it behind us, and it's like, no, what? Why the fuck did you pick that actually?
Again, I genuinely cannot think of any other like day albums or things to do. I just decided, fuck it, why not just torture myself? I guess, but I'm also torturing it, so that doesn't really balance things out too much. But whatever.
Yeah, but in response to that, I decided to go the complete opposite direction with this year's album as a punishment.
Yeah, more so as a lesson that I could do better.
Yeah, to, tonight's episode, New Dragon Warm Mountain, I Believe in You, been by Big Thief.
Yep. So this one I've genuinely never heard of until it was brought up last week. Which Vivian built it up as like a little joke of like, "Oh man, your punishment next week it's gonna be so fucking bad. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
instead of
so
just being
stupid."
like, just like very casual about bringing up Ken Escorbless, yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't know what to expect, honestly. Again, I've never heard this band before. I've never heard this album before. It's all new to me. I just didn't know what to expect. I didn't even look that much into it. I just decided to keep it as a surprise.
Which is funny because it is a, if you did actually look into it, it is a pretty critically acclaimed album.
Well, that makes it even funnier. But yeah, I decided to just not really look much into it. Just keep it as a surprise. And a surprise indeed. It did took me.
So true. Whoever typed I realized they forgot about the chat again.
Well, now, but yeah, Hollow Knight, man. This is. But yeah, yeah, took me by a little surprise, and it was really damn good.
Yeah. I genuinely decided instead of picking a really shitty to teach Martin to not pick a very shitty for me. This year I decided to pick a really beautiful to so he could pick a really beautiful instead of picking Lucas Graham for his birthday.
Yeah, so lesson learned, I guess. Yeah.
uh, Also as a by the way, this was supposed to be my original birthday pick.
Whoops. But yeah, that yeah, let's jump into that.
Yeah. First off, the cover art.
It's really pretty. I like that.
Yeah, it's a really simple doodle, but it works so well. It really adds to like the whole atmosphere and like the themes of like, oh yeah, like because it looks a lot about her like childhood in the album, the lead singers, like
Yeah,
her family that she grew up with, and it kind of like shows like a simple album of like that's the simple doodle of like that's supposed to represent that.
yeah.
Wait, what am I doing? I was gonna get the pop up, the pop up, the pop out chat.
Lamau.
Uh, but yeah, it is a really it is a really nice cover art despite how simple it is.
For sure. And yeah, moving on to the songs.
Uh,
Track one is Change.
yeah, this is the big reveal for mine that it wasn't actually a punishment episode. It was actually not a bad album. Like it built it up to be. It was just it was actually a really good album.
Yeah, that was like the the first realization. I'm just like, oh boy, I don't know what to expect here. And then like I hear like this like nice, very somber guitar playing. I get these like really nice lyrics about embracing change with like several metaphors to coincide with that, like death itself and brightness of the sun. And I'm just thinking, oh shit, I got duped a little.
Bro got duped.
I got duped. Yeah, it's a really nice song. But what I basically said right now.
Got my teeth again. Yeah, it is a really nice song about death. Like, despite like starting off with like death like that, it is like really beautiful and interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
And like it's basically like death and like, oh yeah, it's like kind of like a necessary thing basically because you don't want to live forever.
Yeah, it pretty much like life. It is like a balance in life or death in life, and sometimes you just gotta like deal with that pretty much.
Yeah, it's just kind of like an inevitability.
Yeah, as sad as it sounds, but that's just kind of how it is, basically.
It is what it is. Life is just too damn short.
Make your mouse.
Mickey Mouse.
No, it's a really nice start.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, the second track is "Time Escaping."
Bless me. Why the fuck? Why am I burping so much?
Excuse you.
Um. Anyway. Uh. Yeah. This. Fuck. My brain's fucking farting right now. The burps got to
uh,
me. They're infesting my brains.
yeah, so basically, this song for what I know is basically like saying that, oh yeah, time is too short to essentially constantly worry about like the negative news surrounding us, and sometimes it's kind of better off to just spend that time on creative endeavors such as music, like what the lead singer does, than just get constantly
No.
angry at issues beyond our
Yeah.
control.
It is a really nice message, and it does go about it really nicely.
Yeah, especially since it's more upbeat than the last one, so it does like fit the tone really nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, next one is Spud Infinity.
Yeah, this one was kind of funny to hear about because it was supposed to be written as a like little goofy throwaway song,
Oh yeah.
but like one of the other band members was like, "Damn, Adrian, this is really fucking beautiful."
Yeah, the group ever started crying, and it's just it's really funny.
But it is really nice.
It is. This one is essentially about like how we're basically we're all similar as human beings, and it's just best to be accepting of who we are as a person, as well as just being accepting of like other people's quirks. Just be happy with yours and others' quirks, and you know, uh, just uh, just embrace it. It's all about embracing that weirdness that you and others have, because that's how we are as humans.
Yeah, we're quite quirky individuals.
Yeah. It also has a really nice jaw harp playing at the end.
Yeah, it hits that message really well, despite
For
being like
sure.
using like spud and like potato canisters and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's
And
really nice.
basically being originally written as a throwaway song, it actually sounds like really nice in context.
Yeah. So yeah, really really nice stuff.
Oh
All
yeah,
right, next one is certainty.
yeah, which is funny because it's about uncertainty in a relationship.
Yeah, basically just about like the singer just going like back and forth on whether if she's certain that her relationship is worth it, and despite like having like pretty big indicators and how distant they are, and how it really should be worth it, but she just kind of admits that like that little bit of certainty he has is based on like childhood beliefs, just that childlike sense of certainty that yeah, things will go great, but things are not going great, it seems, and it does give off that like really bittersweet feeling pretty damn well. So yeah,
Yeah, it ironically perfectly captures uncertainty.
yeah, it's certainly uncertain.
It's uncertainly certain.
Yeah, it's really good stuff.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah. All right, the next one is Dragon New Warmbound. I Believe in You, the title track.
oh yeah.
Uh, gonna get this right off the bat. I fucking teared up at this one.
Yeah, I remember that the whole build up paid off so well with the whole punishment bit.
Yeah, cause like I was there like in the first track. I was just like, that's pretty damn good. I like this one. I guess that's my punishment. A really good album, huh? And then second track, I'm just like, oh shit. This is really stepping up. Consistently good for a first two strikes. All right, all right. We'll see how this is going. Then you got Sword Infinity, which I also very like, as mentioned before. Then you got fucking Certainty, and you're just like, damn, this is some really good stuff. Has a lot of it's very simple, but like the lyricism is so good that like it bounces off the simplicity really well. So I'm just like, okay, you know what? Yeah, I got it now. And then once this track hits, my god, this is one of the most beautiful and magical songs I've ever heard in my life. Funny saying that because it's literally about how magic is practically everywhere. Just again embracing that sense of that in the world, and it fucking does that perfectly. Like I felt like I was in another world listening to it. It was like a fucking what the fucking TikTokers call an astral projection kind of whatever shit.
That paid off so well. I'm so good at picking punishments, dude.
Yeah.
Do you feel stupid for picking Lucas Graham now?
I mean, I already did back in January, so like it's not like I didn't feel stupid, but like yeah, I think that just kind of like pushes it.
Oh, it's
'Cause it-
working. My punishment is working.
it's like you could have done good, you could have done good, but no, 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 but yeah, no, that song was like genuinely lovely.
Oh yeah, hi Koopa. um,
I said hi, Koopa.
but yeah, Martin said, this is truly just about magic being all around us. It's got like that real childlike wonder for like the whole magic and like whimsy, that childhood whimsy, But
Yeah.
it's done like really beautiful. It takes you back to that that one Ratatouille gif.
Yeah. Again, it does that shit perfectly, and I really love it for that. All right, next one. Oh no, you're fine, Koopa.
Yeah, no, you're fine. We're just talking about albums right now.
Oh yeah. Anywho, next one is Sparrow.
Yeah, this one's about Adam and Eve, but if it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, it basically recalls the story of Adam and Eve. More so just pointing out when from what I remember, it was like Eve eating the apple, and just basically gets punished for it. Um, and actually, yeah, it gets punished for it because Adam was like kind of like pointing a finger at her, even though Adam was sinning too. But Eve still gets punished for it
Because
because
we basically
yeah,
went, but Honor, she's a girl.
it was but she's a woman. Even again, they're both sitting, both exploring their sexuality in the story. But yeah, Eve gets the blame. Eve gets the punishment. And all this basically just boils down to just kind of connecting that story and reflecting that towards the oppression women has in like society, and Cell goes through to this very day.
Hashtag can relate.
Hashtag yeah.
Hashtag woman moment.
It's depressing, but it does tackle that really really great in a very grounded way.
It's yep. It's really nice.
Yeah.
So nice. You should listen to it
Yeah.
after this though, because we're Garfield Kart.
Oh yeah. Next one is Little Things. This one's definitely like my favorite instrumental wise.
It is
I
really
just
damn good.
I just really love how hypnotic it is, and it's like also like super catchy, and also fits really well with like the theme of the song, which the theme itself is being like is having this complete infatuation about a significant other, and just having that infatuation to the point where you just become oblivious to everything that happens around you and around the relationship, even when it comes to dealing with like a breakup and having to be separated for one reason or another. Again like with the title track, it deals with that shit perfectly, and I also teared up there.
Yeah, it really is nice of that.
Yeah, it's
Just
like you
fully
really
being in
feel
love, just for
yeah
that.
you really feel that sense of just again just this complete infatuation with someone, just living in this own little world where you feel like everything is okay despite being a kind of the opposite. It's like it captures that really well without like going too overboard with it. Again, it's like simple, but it's like super grounded and just really nice to listen to. You just really get that emotion in there with these songs. It's really great.
Yeah. And I don't want to get into anything personal, but I do really strongly relate to that for some things in my
I could
life.
have oh yeah, I don't doubt that at all. But yeah, really, really pretty
What
song.
the fuck? Why did I turn 180 when I fell asleep? My Odie just turned 180 when I fell asleep and drove right off a cliff.
Odie was just feeling suicidal.
Me, other other motherfuckers be experience sleepwalking. I be experience sleep suicide.
Sleep suicide.
Hashtag like if you can relate.
but but yeah, next one, it's Heavy Ben, which is the shortest of all the songs, being only a minute 35, but it's still a really pretty one.
Yeah, you know when album's good when the minute 30 check's still really damn good.
Yeah, just crazy.
Wild.
Next one is Flower of Blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we
Wow,
talk a
that's a
lot about
fucked up
like
flower.
it's yeah, so we talk a lot about sex songs on the show.
Yeah, including the last my last birthday episode.
Yeah.
But like it all started there's been like a little funny thing going like since like pretty damn early on when we talked about originally talked about Save Me San Francisco and I was like we were like, oh, that you were like, oh man, that's the weirdest sex song ever. Why would somebody fuck to that?
Yeah, it was a breakfast in bed. I remember that in particular. It was just weird. It still has somewhat weird vibes, but just more just it just sounds awkward now. But I remember it being like the weirdest for me because it doesn't sound soothing to me, and also just the lyrics are fucking stupid. Like I remember there's like wanna please you, wanna
Wanna Japanese
Japanese.
you? That lyric still lives in my head, run free.
Same.
But
Fucking dumb as shit.
but yeah, you got that, and then but we were like pretty oblivious. Like I think it was like about a year later, there started being like a bunch of like weird sex songs we'd started listening to on the show for some reason.
Yeah, it became like a strange pattern where where we stumble across like songs that sound worse than Breakfast in Bed, and I couldn't believe it at the time. But now, this one I just had to get used to it.
Yeah, like there's a whole bit where where every one of those weird sex songs with where it said Ryan would have to apologize to Breakfast in Bed.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the most recent example.
I don't remember most recent specifically, but I just know it happens a lot.
Yeah, but then here comes Flower of Blood with an actually really good one that explores about sex. It's really I put when this is what I put in my notes. I put damn, I didn't know sex could be this beautiful.
Sex if it was fucking awesome.
Basically, like again, it's like these songs are like really simple, but they have such like beautiful lyricism and like really good instrumentation, and it just fucking works. It just clicks in my head, and I just get really into it. And that's kind of like the theme with this whole album.
Yeah, it works so well as like the evil punishment, evil version of the punishment from last year. Cause like I knew you're gonna like everything instead of like with kind of scorp.
Yeah. So that was really it's again it's a really beautiful song. Next one is Blurred View.
Yeah, which stands for which in the sun kind of sounds like blood for you.
Yeah.
Cause this is basically the different things C do for like a past partner basically.
Yeah, just like having complete devotion to it. I love her. Just they trying to be as loyal as they can for them, just again just like what Vivian said, like doing like pretty much anything for them. Just having all these like different metaphors of like loyalty and stuff, and it works very well, especially with like the repetitive structure of it. Just like again, it just clicks. It
Yeah, it just works. This
just
just
works.
really works well.
Yeah. Man, it's really nice.
Oh yeah,
All right,
sex is
next one.
awesome actually.
Yeah. All right, next one is Red Moon.
Oh yeah, this one's about life revisiting home after a really long time and seeing like her family again and like just
Yeah,
like reliving life on like in like her old place.
pretty much. Yeah.
It's really
And,
nice. There's one part where she's like, "That's my grandma."
yeah, and it's a really cute moment. And it's really interesting with the title itself. Like it like mentioned in the first verse, I think it was a Genius adaptation. They're like, oh yeah, it's like Red Moon. Like I think Red Moon's like a symbol, like some form of symbolism of just like wanting a change in their lives, and like for the singer songwriter, it's about like going back to her family's place and just reliving the moment she had there, and seeing her wise grandma, comparing her to an owl and stuff. It's really nice. It's really sweet. Oh yeah, this is also the only song to have a music video.
Yeah, 4:3 aspect ratio. But
Yeah, 4:3 aspect ratio. And it's a simple. It's just like the band play. It's like a simple band session where you have the cameraman just spinning around, and it's in 4:3. But I'll give them a pass because it looks like a legit DVR camcorder quality.
yeah, and it
So
also fits with like the theming of the song too.
yeah, because it's like wanting to like go back to the past, so it makes sense.
Yeah, because he wants to go back to the past to play the city games that
The
suck
games that
ass.
suck ass. It's- but yeah, it's nice.
Oh yeah.
Next one is Dried Roses. That's I forget. It's a really sad song.
Yeah. This one was basically like with revisiting home, she was like seeing her grandma and like kind of just like the natural thing at that point, just kind of like you're just like pretty deteriorating,
Yeah,
and
which it's kind of
basically it uses both meanings of like dried roses in here for like uh basically like, oh yeah, like both like a messenger of love but also like a sign of death.
yeah, which again does fit really well. So again, it's about just seeing like the deteriorating state of her grandma, seemingly from dementia, and just also showing like their complete love and devotion to her grandma.
Yeah, it's really sweet, but it is really depressing.
Yeah, but again, with how like the structure of the album is just like recalling like life memories and just like accepting the inevitability of like every memory like fleeting by and sort of longing for that past to come back and trying to accept like the moments of the future. It does fit, and yeah, it's like overly depressing one, but it's also a pretty sweet one. That's just kind of how life works.
Yeah, it's really sad, but it is really damn good.
Yeah. But yeah, next one is No Reason.
Yeah, this one basically deals with like, oh yeah, kind of like doubting like our like reason for existing at that point.
Yeah.
It's basically like questioning that. It doesn't have a lot of words, but they are like really damn well written, like we said.
Yeah. Just trying to like live with this sort of like, you know, unknowingness of like, the meaning of life and whatnot.
Yeah, and it does it really well.
Yeah. Does make it makes you think.
It makes you think.
But yeah, next one is Wake Me Up to Drive.
Yeah, it's like basically like, oh wanting to be like woken up for like it basically is kind of like using like being woken up to drive is like kind of just like basically oh take me pet makes her not to like miss those moments,
Yeah.
and like kind of just like just makes sure you like live in the present still despite it all.
Yeah, because again, like this whole album is like about reflecting, memories of the past and sometimes even longing for it. But again, sometimes you gotta wake up and drive, live on with the, live in the present because you'll never know that like, um, with the moments in the present, they can make new memories from these moments.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah. Although the about me page is fucking the about section is really fucking goofy.
It was like something like oh it's basically what it says, but if you're in the metaphors it's about sex. I
Yeah,
don't know what the fuck
yeah.
they meant.
I have the exact quote. I have the fucking screenshot. It says, "quote The song is exactly what the title is, but if you like metaphors, it's about fucking." I don't
Awesome
know how you got that
sauce.
idea, but okay.
It's funny seeing them have to come up with an excuse for a song about sex when there already is a song about sex.
Yeah. But yeah, next one is "Promise is a Pendulum."
Yeah, it's basically It's basically about more like oh yeah, like fuck, my brain farted. Uh it's kind of like promises like a pendulum. Oh yeah, like you might be able to like do one thing for them, but you can't always like expect to like get like anything back in return,
Yeah,
because that's
it's
just
kind of
how
like
the way it
the
works.
yeah, it's kind of like basically like the nature of a broken promise.
Yeah,
Spe- Especially in a relationship that ended that she would let continue along for throughout this album between the two, and yeah, it's like the most simple in its instrumentation. It's only an acoustic guitar, but again, the lyricism and singing is really beautiful and does capture the message so nicely that you still just get into it.
yeah,
It pretty much just takes advantage of its simple nature.
yeah. It works super well.
Yeah. Next one is Simulation Swarm.
Yeah, this. Oh wait, you missed 12,000 lines.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, 12,000 lines. 12,000 lines.
Yeah, 12,000 line. She's waiting for her woman to call. Gay people, homosexual.
Lesbian?
Uh, yeah, I know. The actual artist Adrian is bisexual, so
That's it.
well no.
But yeah, this one basically with at least according to the title, it references the 12,000 poems written by a guy named Sappho that are
S-
mostly lost to time.
Girl,
And
Sepho.
yeah, oh, but yeah, there's references those in connection to lot to reflecting the loss of the woman that the singer is yearning for again because it's a lost relationship, you know, like lost poems.
Yeah, and with Sappho, it's basically big famous lesbian from the past. Um,
Yeah.
uh, with what you're feeling for the woman that she lost. It's where the term sapphic comes up, for Christ's sake.
Okay, I was thinking it was the I was thinking is that the word is that where stuff it comes from?
Yeah, that's where sapphic comes from.
Okay. Yeah, it's a really nice song.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, now I can go to Simulation Swarm.
Yeah, this was the first song I've heard from the album. I remember there's like a little thread a while ago I saw with like some like some indie rock recommendations. I did find some this was like one of them on there. That's how I like found out about it like back in like a year later after the album came out, and it was like, damn, this is like really fucking good. There's
And
actually some really bangers in there. That's also I found out about Brother's Blood that we already talked about.
that's it.
But yeah, it was like, damn, that's really fucking good. I need to listen to more. And yeah, honestly, revisiting this whole thing, it really holds up still really well.
Yeah, I can see why maybe I think it's really good because it is really good. This one's basically about her longing to reunite with her long lost brother again because that's revealed because that's shown in the song and from what people pointed on the Genius page, was it like her mother birthed a child when she was when she was a teenager, but then gave her up for adoption a couple years later, and basically the singer never got a chance to see him, and and this whole song is about like you know, wishing to meet him in some way, you know, like another life or something.
Yeah, it's really damn interesting. It's really damn well done.
Yeah. And oh, I got tears in my eyes again.
Yeah.
Just a really wonderful shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Next one is Love, Love, Love.
Yeah, this one basically it's basically uh beatbox.
So true.
Um, so. Oh no, the beatbox demon's taking over me. Oh no.
Oh no.
I don't know why my default now is to beatbox whenever I have a brain fart, but boom uh yeah, love 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 basically it's talking about all her love like spilling out, literally spilling out of her, even from like
Yeah.
the afterlife.
Yeah. It's really nice.
Yeah, it
And
really is about love love love,
yeah, made with a lot of love.
made with love.
What's funny about this, at least it's the Genius page, the about section is like a literal paragraph compared to the one for wake me up to drive. So like yeah, it's just a really funny contrast.
You love it.
Yeah, it's so good. Then you got the next one, which is the only place.
Yeah, basically it discusses like even after everything they went through, that's still the only place they want to be lies with their lover.
Yeah, it's basically like showing like the positive memories that one has with like one another in a positive little relationship, and you know they can reminisce it so much that they even like transcends time, and it's really nice.
Yeah, me and who?
You and someone, I don't know.
You.
No.
Tee.
And then you got the last song, at least the main tracks, which is Blue Lightning.
Yeah, this one after a lot of like the emotional tracks, it does it does try to be a little later and like lighten things up after like a lot of like really heavy tracks.
Yeah, it definitely adds the little more positive note, especially when it goes full circle with answering the question that's asked on the first track, which is would you love forever, never die, or actually don't live forever, want to never die, and then it answers that with I want to live forever till I die, which is really cool. I really love how it wraps things up like that. It's like a nice little bow.
Yeah, it all comes full circle moment.
Yeah, it's really nice.
And yeah, it's basically just kind of like oh yeah, just like cherishing everything you have right now, all your family, friends, and everything, and just basically like living forever until you die.
Yeah, just pretty much just you know live in the moment. You know, even after you know knowing the inevitability of death, it's still better to just live in the moment. Because at first it may seem you know difficult to ponder over just you know again just the whole concept of death. You know what happens when you die, what's you know what's gonna happen in your body and all that stuff. Will you be remembered and such? You know all that's kind of explored, especially when you like look back at all the moments you had, like what the other tracks do, just reminiscing about like past memories, both good and bad, all the people you met, all the relationships you had, but then it all like wraps around together in this I want to live forever till I die, just continuing to live in the present, to just make new memories as you move along, just trying your best to live life to the fullest.
Cause yeah, cause it just is what it is. Life is just too
Life
damn
is just
short.
too damn short. Mickey Mouse.
Full circle moment for us at the beginning of the episode.
Uh,
Ooh.
But yeah, that was the main tracks. This album has two bonus tracks that are released in the Japanese version, which as I think we say this before, that like a lot of like albums have like Japanese exclusive versions, so the Japanese market could have albums sold exclusively in Japanese stores. You know, it's kind of funny that way.
You love Jap, Japan.
Yeah.
My brain is hashtag not there. I love my tired Sega brain.
You love it. But yeah, this one has again two Japanese exclusive bonus tracks, and the funny thing about those are really these tracks are really hard to find online again.
Yep. Mine basically had to download this program that he saw from like a Reddit post about was asking about the bonus tracks called Soulseek. We've never heard of it before, but mine could have got a virus from all this for all we know.
Yeah, I could have like killed my goddamn laptop with what I'm doing, because like unlike with the Vivian Green album that we looked at a couple weeks ago, that I couldn't find a bonus track, at least one of the bonus tracks, and just gave up. This is actually like a really good album, and I wanted to see what these bonus tracks are like. So again, like what Vivian said, I had to download this software called SoulSeek, which basically downloads music onto your computer. It's kind of like LimeWire, in a way. LimeWire and I forget the other music download
Lemon
software it's
wire.
called. No, it was a different name. Kapuza? No.
I know.
This is I don't know why it's popular, but yeah, it's kind of like that. So I didn't end up finding it, but then for a while I couldn't figure out how to download it because I don't know how to use software like that before. I'm kind of an idiot when it comes to that. So after like a bunch of like looking into after like a bit of like looking at tutorials and screen sharing my touchscreen, I did end up realizing like, oh, the songs are saved onto your documents in a separate folder. So that's cool. And I was able to download both of the bonus tracks, which we'll talk about now. The first bonus track is the title track, but in parentheses Tucson.
Yeah, it's basically serves as like a darker remix for the track.
Yeah, which it's interesting.
Oh yeah, I don't like it as much as the original, but it does like at least give like a new light. It was definitely worth it to hear at least.
Yeah, because it's definitely like unlike like some of the alternate mixes we heard of before. This is definitely like a very different take on the song. Like again, what Vivian says, like a very darker alternative vibe to it. It was interesting to hear, but again, I prefer the original track. But it's still nice. It's still interesting to listen to.
Yeah, for sure.
For the next one, light as it is, it was slightly easier to find. I was able to. I think it was in that same Reddit thread, or I think it was a different Reddit thread where I find. So I'm posting a Google Drive link to the song, but I just kind of went with the Soul Seek one instead because I'm just like, you know what? I downloaded the software for this one goddamn album. I might as well just download the other bonus track that I couldn't find anywhere else.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, this one's also really nice as well. I like that one too.
And by the way, for that other song, I did since it wasn't like a brand new album, I didn't think it was gonna get like massacred by copyright if I tried to put it on there. So I tried putting the songs on there. It didn't let me put the alternate version of the Tuscan version of the title track, but it did let me upload this to the second channel. So now it's available on YouTube because of me.
I was actually wondering what happened to like track 10, but I keep forgetting to ask. Only track that the first bonus track, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that was Dragon New Warbound I Believe in You by Big Thief.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was really beautiful. That was an amazing album. Goddamn,
It's peak.
it's peak.
Yeah, somebody's feeling pretty stupid right now, huh?
I like I said, I already did back in January.
Uh, Truthfully, despite it, I had to like wait like an extra 100 episodes to talk about this. A little over actually, because somebody decided to be a little impatient on my original birthday pick.
Whoops.
It ultimately it did actually kind of work out talking about it now.
Yeah.
um,
Especially since we're at a point where like we've experienced a lot of like music, from like various different genres, various different artists.
yeah, it definitely helps appreciate it. I also didn't listen to it for a while before this. Uh, so actually listening to it again now. It did like kind of like take me back, and it also does kind of interestingly hit with my new being a woman, my newfound femininity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Nice.
and it just really got to like fully go into it with this episode, despite it being like 100 episodes later than originally planned, because somebody felt silly.
Yeah, yeah, I know. But
Um,
yeah, that was nice.
yeah. Uh, it also did work really nice for the whole punishment idea that worked perfectly.
Yeah, I'll try to think of a better birthday pick next year so it won't happen again.
Yeah.
Always a fun punishment, but yeah, I'll try to think of one for next year.
You have like 9 months. You have time.
I
Just
know.
remember. Just remember.
Yeah, my brain kept me empty when the pressure is on, but yeah.
You will find an album. You will find your album, and then we can kiss together while we listen to it.
What the fuck?
I mean, what?
Anyways, yeah, overall, it's a really, really beautiful album. A lot of great instrumentation, a lot of really good lyricism, and the vocals on top of it all. It's just a really nice experience, you know? Really, it really does, like, capture this emotion of, like, looking back at past memories and just trying your best to just live in the present despite all that. It's a really nice, basically trip down memory lane. It's really, really pretty. It's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, like he said, it's a really nice experience. Like that one guy wanting to get a lobotomy, but um, uh, no, it is really damn good, not in the lobotomy sense. It actually is just genuinely really nice.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's been like a really calming, peaceful for me for a while, and even though like there's been a lot of stress in my life, and recently with this like figuring things out for myself, both with like some personal stuff that happened with me, as well as just kind of like going for like this whole like whoa gender questioning thing, and now I can't even pursue it. Truthfully, can't pursue it in real life for IRL reasons. It's unsafe for me right now.
Hmm.
Uh, but revisiting it right now, it really is still it really still is that beautiful calming feeling for me, and
Yeah.
it really truly is a magical calming album for me.
Yeah. It does really, eases a lot of nerves listening to it. It does again bring me in the whole other world, the whole calm world. It's really nice.
Oh yeah, ranking time.
Ranking time.
Right, let's hashtag screen share my mozzarella Firefox.
Okie dokie.
Where would you rank this album?
Good question.
Dogs. No, I'm kidding.
Let's see. This is tough. Okay, I do think it's peak. I just don't know
Absolute peak.
where. Yeah, I want to say above micropop.
Micro penis.
Michael, what?
Micro penis. Whoa, why did it just delete itself?
It's like fuck you, no.
I am fucking dog shit music. You said put me in bottom tier. uh, Next time on Garfield Kart album reviews, we are gonna kiss each other on the lips.
What the fuck?
So stay tuned for that. Okay, that's about it. See ya.
Wait. What's the next episode?
Okay, so for realsies, I was wondering about doing a double album review again.
Oh, which albums?
I had a couple of ideas, for both, for artists, that I want to talk about more, that I do still want to talk about more, but, that we talked about forever ago, and, yeah, I think it's, now a good time to talk about some of the other albums, from them in a double album review session.
All right.
So one I was questioning, was, looking at both of the other, got fucking Gautier albums,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one was, looking at, the, two later of the two latter of the Jack Stauber albums.
Hmm. Thinking going with. Let's go with Jack Stauber.
All right. Next time we're gonna talk about, both Jack Stauber's, Pop Food and, Hilo. So stay tuned for that. Oh yeah,
Alrighty.
that's about it to you.